Hi, Darin Mangum here, the PPM attorney. Today I'd like to talk about what is a federally covered security. I get calls from clients all over the country, and oftentimes they're like, "Well, I know you've got an office in Utah and you've got an office in Texas, but hey, I'm in New York or I'm in California. Can you still help me?" The answer to that is yes, because what I practice is federal securities law, and what we do is we try to structure all of the private placement memorandums that I draft as federally covered securities, usually qualifying under Regulation D, Rule 506B or 506C. That's 99% of the practice that I have. Um, and so what we do is we try to, by structuring as a federally covered security, we're able to basically streamline the exemption so that you can sell your securities. Obviously, you have to abide by the rules of under Regulation D, but certainly enables you to sell the securities in all 50 states and also any U.S. territories or jurisdictions, right? And so that way, you're not. Otherwise, you're faced with the prospect of having to look at each individual state's securities law and trying to figure out if you have an exemption that applies, right? So you definitely want to fit under a federally covered security. But again, what is a federally covered security? Basically, back in 1998, the Congress, United States Congress, passed what was called the National Securities Markets Reform Act, and they preempted the states in the area of in the area of securities regulation. And basically, they said, look, the states can't require you to do. Obviously, all the states have authority to regulate fraud, right? Like if you're really lying to people and you're really not doing what you're saying you're going to do, then obviously they obviously can enforce that. But as far as as far as complying with exemption, allowing for the exemption to provide, to enable you to raise capital, basically what was needed was a uniform, streamlined rule, and that is really what Regulation D, Rule 506B and 506C now, obviously as modified by the Jobs Act, that's what makes a federally covered security. So what's good about that is like you can have one private placement memorandum that has one, and you could then offer that in all 50 states um, without having to get additional requirements like, California can't require you to have this, and, Florida require you to add that to the various, to your private placement memorandum. And so, but anyway, what we try to file under file Form D, and electing those federally covered security rules definitely allows you that ability to really market your offering to investors regardless of where they live. So anyway, but that's again what is a federally covered security. That's what that is. So if you have any other questions about that, again, feel free to give me a call anytime. You can give me a call on 801-787-9072. That's my cell phone. Or you can shoot me a text at that number, or you can shoot me an email at darin@mangumlaw.net or darin@theppmattorney.com. But yeah, you can feel free to give me a call, and we can decide, what offering is best for you. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.